What's up, everybody? So as you can see, I have quite a bit of stuff to show you guys. I want to preface this video first by saying all of this stuff was not acquired in one day. This is actually several months of purchases, and then with the current condition with COVID-19, of course, a lot of things were kind of put on a back burner, put on hold. I wanted to be respectful to delivery people and things like that. And some of this stuff was purchased over time in very small increments. So it's not like I just like dumped everything in my cart and decided to go ham and get everything all at once. But I did want to show you, this is my JetPens haul. I love JetPens. I love watching their videos, reading their blogs and reading their guides, and just anything you want to know about stationery and pens and different types of pens, whether it be German pens or Asian pens or whatever, Japanese pens, like they have it. So definitely check them out, jetpens.com. And they are not sponsoring this video. This is just me sharing with you guys some of the good things that you can get off of their site. So let's begin. And I'm actually going to just start with all the pens and then work my way around to the stationery. So first and foremost, I do have a lot of brush pens here. This is the STEADTLER brush letter duo set, and this is the 12 pen set. I am going to be releasing a brush pens review video soon, so that is why you will see a lot of brush pens in this collection. And these are the STIX. This is the 12 color set. Some of the pens come in bundles because sometimes it's cheaper to get them either individually or like in little package bundles rather than in actual sets. So whenever you're on JetPens, kind of look for those deals. So that's why some of these are just bundled up like this, because they're rang up individually. And these are the PENTEL Sign FUDE Touch pens. And I ended up getting the 12 set of these, the 12 bundle. And again, I'm just showing these products. I will be doing a full display of all the pens and brush pens in an upcoming series on my channel, so stay tuned for that. And these are some fountain pens. This is the Platinum Preppy. This is the Mini Pilot, and this is the Pilot Varsity. And I believe I got another fountain pen. Oh, here it is. The Monami OLIKA fountain pen. Of course, you got to get the jelly rolls. If you're a bullet journaler, you know the benefit of having these, and I had to pick up a set. I got the Ecoline brush pen set. I believe this is the primary color set, or if not the primary, it's the bright set. I got a pack of the MARVY LEPEN Flex. I got this set in pastel because in my complete brush pen haul, I also have the other sets. So again, stay tuned for the brush pens videos. These I absolutely love. They are the Zig Clean Color dots, and one end is like a dot felt tip where it makes like these little dots, and then the other end is a fine liner. And I'm telling you, these are like a journal must-have. Even if you just get like one color, these are definitely a must-have for your journal. I got a set of the Faber-Castell Pit Artist brush pens. I got the basic set, the 6 colors. The reason why I get these is because they're full of India ink, which is archival quality ink, which is waterproof, and it will last over time. So this is definitely great for journaling, especially if you plan to archive your journals. Another set of pens with that same type of archival ink is the Micron. I decided to get the plastic nibs because I bought one just to test it out. I was watching a crafter and she was using the Pigma Microns, and I had the original Microns, but the nib always felt like I was gonna break them, and she suggested using this Micron because the nib is a plastic nib and it actually is more durable. So I definitely like how this feels. So I said, well, you know what, if I like this one, I definitely need to get me a set. Of course, I had to get a UNIBALL SIGNO. I already had the white and I had the silver, so I said let me just go ahead and complete the set and get the gold. I recently acquired a lot of dark colored paper, so I did pick up these UNIBALL SIGNO Angelic color pens and the Noble set. So I got the Angelic and the Noble. And while I have these pens, the Zebra Sarasa clips have become my new favorite pen, especially for journaling. They're a gel pen. I like the 0.5. I'm not a big fan of needlepoint or anything like that because I do have a heavy hand and I have a fat handwriting. But these, they write so smooth. They write super clean, super crisp. And I find that they're comfortable to write with, and that's why I like them. And they always give a very nice line. These are the two Sharpie brush pens, the Power Pink and the Gray, that do not come in the full Sharpie pen set. No matter where you look, the Sharpie brush pens only come in a 12 pack, but yet there are 14 colors, and these are the two remaining colors that are not in that pack. You have to buy them individually, and trust me, I have searched high and low. I saw this on a crafter's site and I just decided to pick them up to see how they were gonna work out in one of my journals where I do like to use a lot of black ink. And these are the Ecoline deleter pens, and one is in brush and I believe the other one is in a fine tip. The iconic two-way retro pens, this is one of the sets. I believe there are several sets out there, and I actually got the retro pen pack. So these are the retro colors that I picked up. And for some reason I'm just getting into these retro colors. I'm not really a pastel guy, but also the primary colors I find are a little too bright for me. I definitely don't like bright and neon, but the retro or muted colors or like natural colors, I do like those in a journal. And I had to pick up, I already have the Tombow FUDENOSUKE pens for lettering. I am a beginner letterer, and I just picked this one up. It's the dual gray pen, just to finish out the collection. I never got the 3-pack, I always got the 2-pack, and I figured I'll just go ahead and get the missing pen that I don't have. So, in addition to getting a bunch of great pens from JetPens, you can also pick up a lot of different stationery items. First things first, obviously, if you're going to get a bunch of pens, you need a good pen case. I picked this one up because I just like the look of it. I also have one of the JetPens bags, and I find that this slides into the bag and it kind of keeps the slim bag looking slim. However, encasing a lot of pens in here, it does fit about 20 zebra mod liners, so that kind of gives you an idea of the size of these things. I did not get these mod liners from JetPens, I got them somewhere else, but just to kind of give you an idea, these are about 10 in here, but it does fill up to about 20, and you still have space down here if you wanted to put like erasers or anything like that. I picked up some washi tape. Of course, all journalers need washi. I like the fact that this washi comes in a flat setup, so I figured, hey, I might try these out. I think I'm gonna start liking buying washi in this way, because when I use washi, I really don't use that much, and I find that this size is perfect for what I need. And then it's also flat, so I can just toss it in the back of my journal or throw it in my case and go about my business. These are some journal tabs. Honestly, I just got them to do something with. I am also launching a series of journal videos, and you might see these pop up in that series. I saw this ruler. It comes in several different colors, and honestly I got it just because I think it's cool. It's very compact, so you can travel with it. It's measured in centimeters, so it's about 30 centimeters long, and I believe I did measure it up against a regular, because I'm in the United States, so you know we don't really talk centimeters, we like to talk inches, and yes, it does measure to about 12 inches. So 30 centimeters, 12 inches, you know, tomato, tomato. But the cool thing is, not only does it fold, but it also has like these angular measurements. So like if you wanted to make angular lines, you can do that. If you wanted to section off different parts, you can do that as well. And then we have a watercolor paper pad. I do card making, and one of the frustrating things about card making is constantly having to cut down watercolor paper, and then you have to tape it down to something and all this other stuff. And I just find that having a pad is more useful because you can do whatever painting you want on it, and the pad's not going to warp or pull up, and then when you're done and your work is dry, you can just pull that off. And this is actually perfect card size, 4x6. I just have to trim it just a little bit, slap it on my card base, and I'm good to go. A Rhodia tablet. Obviously I needed something to use with my new pens and my new fountain pens. I plan to use this as kind of like a travel journal or something. I haven't really thought of what I'm gonna do with this, but I do love Rhodia paper. I love the smoothness of it. It's great for brush pens. It's great for calligraphy. If you're ever looking for paper, definitely get Rhodia to write on. It's an investment, but yes, it is not cheap. However, it is definitely worth it. And then these notebooks, I just find them to look really cool. They are the Apika CD notebooks. These are the semi B5 size. These are 6.5 millimeter, and they have ruled paper, and the paper is very smooth. I like that. Honestly, they kind of remind me of notebooks that you would see like in an old time bank or something, like in the 1940s or 30s or early era 1900s. I think they're just very nostalgic looking. However, the paper itself is high quality. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with these notebooks. They're so nice. I'm scared to write in them. You know, leave a comment below if you're one of those type of people. You get a notebook and you just think it looks so nice that you don't want to do anything with it. I mean, they're so smooth. They feel so nice to the touch, and I can't wait to see when I do a pen test with these. Of course, the Rhodia iced pad, and this is lined, and I got this specifically for, I plan to take some pointed pen calligraphy classes, and I didn't want to have to print out a bunch of practice sheets and practice paper. I just wanted like a lined pad that I can do all of my work on, and also keep it in one place so I can kind of see my progression. I've done that in a previous class that I was taking for modern calligraphy. I started in this Rhodia book, and I was using it after I would do my drills, and I would just kind of like do extra work in there, and over time I can see my progression, and I like how that looked. It kind of motivated me to do better, so I decided to do the same thing with this upcoming class and get me another Rhodia pad. This is my haul from JetPens, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, and be on the lookout because coming up soon I will be having a video series launching. I'm actually going to have two series is launching. One of the series is going to talk about the different types of journaling that I do and give people some ideas on what they can do as far as bullet journaling, to kind of show some different ideas that I have not seen on the internet, and that what I did was I applied my life and what I do in my personal life to journaling and how I use bullet journals to help me in my life. One thing that is so cool about JetPens is when you get your invoice, you will get these little comic strips. And at first I kind of just like would read it, then I toss my invoice, you know, but I was saving these invoices obviously for this haul video, and then I thought about it and I was like, you know what, I'm going to clip these and actually save them because like they're so cool, and somebody actually put in some hard work to do these little comic strips, and I feel that their work shouldn't go in vain. This is my JetPens haul, and if you love JetPens and you have a lot of items from them, or if you think I should get something, if you want to suggest a product to me, definitely leave that information. Make sure you tag me, and I will see you guys on the next video.